Hey y'all, welcome back to InDFlix. Just when things were finally starting to settle, Casa Amor stormed in and flipped the villa upside down. We have new faces, new temptations, and maybe new heartbreaks. It's a fresh start for some, a wake-up call for others, and you already know things are about to get messy. Whether it's Nick testing the waters or Huda catching surprise kisses, nobody's position is safe. So grab your popcorn, hit like, tap subscribe, and let's break down all the new beginnings in episode 19. So the episode picks up right after the dumping of our poor lost Jeremiah and Hannah. And the guys get together and talk about, why they voted the way they voted. And the reasoning was annoying. It was an excuse. They felt like Jeremiah was going to do the same thing he did with Huda to Andrina, where he was just going to be focused on her. So what at this point? We're mid-season. So what? Let him do him. It's coming off as hating because Jeremiah, he's pulling all the baddies. All the baddies love Jeremiah. That's what it's giving here, that y'all are jealous or, I don't know, the reasoning just wasn't good. Out of all, at least he's making connections. Austin has none, zero, no connections at all. So please miss me with this sorry excuse of getting rid of him. So some of the girls also get together to talk about what happened and how the votes went. And Amaya is like the most emotional or distraught one. She feels like maybe it wasn't her place to still be here. And I could understand that because, again, Amaya is another person who does not have a deep connection. And, of course, the girl's excuses with Hannah really didn't make any sense. Like, she played the field, she got to know multiple people, and she focused on that just the same way Sierra did. She played the field, she's focused only on Nick. Olandria doing the same thing with Taylor. So why is it different with Hannah? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. This whole choice was dumb. Dumb. And, Amaya being upset, I get she's an emotional person. Like, you could tell she's an empath. But look, girl, get it together because you still have a chance here. So let it go. You stay. Obviously, you have stronger friendships in this villa. Use that to your ability. You know who else was in agreement with me? Ace. Ace didn't understand it either. Shelly was trying to explain it to him, and the look on his face was just like, out of all people, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Nor was the guy's choices. But again, I still think Ace did his choice of getting rid of Jeremiah as gameplay. He knew he possibly was competition, whether it be for females or for winning this whole thing in the long run. But I think we as viewers, we're all stunned at the decisions. So going into the next day, we have a challenge, another kissing challenge, and the guys stand at, their own little stages, and they have blindfolds on and headphones to block out, sight and sound. And apparently they were supposed to judge the best kiss. And then here comes Ariana, and she actually comes with other news for the girls. She lets them know it's Casa Amor time. And this time, the girls are going to Casa Amor. So they were excited. Amaya was running around in circles. Huda going to be excited because she don't have a connection with anyone. And they were off. They left. The guys didn't know they leave, which is in true Love Island fashion. You're not supposed to know when it's time for, your person or your couple is leaving to go to Casa Amor. So I'm sure the guys are going to be very surprised once they open up their, blindfolds and see their girls aren't standing there anymore. So we get 5 new bad-ass bombshells. These girls are gorgeous. Good job. Good job on selecting these five. I definitely think they're going to shake things up. They still did the blindfold kiss challenge, each of these new girls, and the guys got to score still being blindfolded of each kiss that they had with the girls. So it just, I'm telling y'all, the mess is about to strike. So let's meet our new bombshells. Starting from left to right, we have Vanna, who is 21 from Salt Lake City, Utah. She's a digital creator. Next, we have Clark, who is 24 from Columbia, South Carolina. We have Courtney next, aka Coco, age 24 from LA. I believe she says she's a hair and makeup artist. Next, we have, I believe this is Grayson. She's 25 from Bristol, Virginia. She's a model and former Miss Virginia contestant. And then we have Jaden, 25 from LA. She's a corporate investigator. So these guys have good pickings for girls. And the new twist this season is that instead of when they get separated to go to Casa Amor, usually you can choose whether to bring someone back with you to the villa or stay with you at the villa, and the other people would, kind of get eliminated. Instead, the guys are going to have to be coupled up, and vice versa for the girls. They'll be coupled up with these new bombshells throughout the whole time the original Villa Islanders are gone, and everyone will be returning back to the villa. So Ariana gave the girls the choice, the new bombshell girls, to select what guys they wanted to pair up with. So let's see those pairings. So first we have Coco and Taylor, which really surprised me. I thought Coco was maybe going to go for Ace, but she stood up with Taylor. Taylor actually had two options. It was Coco and Clark that stood next to him, but he chose to be with Coco. And Coco is gorgeous. Like, beautiful girl. So beautiful. Beautiful brown skin. Like, you could just tell she gonna be a problem. Like, I'm sorry, Landria. I could see Taylor, flipping a little bit. But, I guess she's feeling Taylor's quirkiness. So we'll see what this couple, if they're able to create some new, I don't know, fire connection, because I still don't see it with Taylor and Landria. Next, we have Grayson and Pepe, which is another surprise, but I don't know. It may not be, because clearly this could be maybe what he's into. She doesn't look far from Hannah, his last connection. So these two, I guess we'll watch and see. I don't know what type of girl she is. Pepe is kind of chilled and laid back. She kind of gives that too. So they may have that interest. But again, he liked how Hannah was the complete opposite. So more to see there. Next, we have Clark and Nick. And surprisingly, none of the girls stood next to Nick. The only reason why Clark is there is because, again, Taylor chose Coco. So Clark chose Nick as her second option. It was... yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't think Clark is really that attracted to him. But, things can unfold. So we'll keep watching. Next is Jaden and Austin. And just seeing how her personality is so far, this kind of makes sense to me. I don't know about y'all. What do y'all think about this? Do we finally see Austin having a genuine and natural connection with someone? She's a cute girl, so if she likes, again, another quirky guy and he's very silly, if that's what she likes, this is going to be a perfect fit for her. Then we have Vanna and Ace, and Vanna came in saying, I want Ace anyways. She got to pair up with him. Ace is going to play the game. I really have faith in Ace and Shelly. I don't think he's going to go to the extreme, especially how he put the wall up on Amaya when he was coupled up with her. I think the same thing may go with this girl. I don't know. Ace plays the game. Like, during challenges, he's all in. Outside of that, you ain't gonna get much. And the only person that has been able to get a lot is Shelly. So we really gonna see if it's just because Shelly's not around, he gonna act out. And then we have TJ, the last one, the lonely one. None of the girls wanted to pair up with him. And that's his fault. He gave all the girls low scores in kissing. And only imagine if it was the Villa girls that you were low scoring on these kisses. Like, how do you think, child? I don't know. But he's left by himself. And because of that, he only has 24 hours to make a connection with someone or he's getting the boot. So you better do what you need to do, sir, and really try to get to know these girls or something, because they already looking at you sideways with these low scores you was giving them on their kissing. But that was pretty much it for the new villa with the new girls and our current guys. I'm excited, y'all. I feel like this was a good picking. We're gonna see a lot, but let's look at these new bombshells that are at Casa Amor waiting for our girls. Whoever is in the Love Island recruiter's office, give them a raise, a bonus, something. Because what they did with this was perfect. These Casa Amor guys, perfect. We got 6 of them, too. And usually, I'll be feeling like they be doing the girls dirty when it's Casa Amor time with the pickings. Usually, like 1 or 2. But, like, what? Do y'all see these men? Let's meet them, all right? We got Chris, who's 27, from Cali, 6'8", 6'8", professional basketball player. I believe he played overseas. Next, we have Zach, 29, from Thailand, but he was raised in Manchester, UK. He's a model, and okay, Asian persuasion, I'm here for it. Definitely. We have Elon next, from the Canada. I think he's 24, from Canada. And he's cute, He has a little international flair. I think he's a tech entrepreneur, so I think the girls are gonna love it here. I definitely do. All right, we have our next 3, starting with Brian, 27 or 28, one of them. He's from Boston, and I already know he finna be a problem. Like, I don't know if it's the bad boy vibe I'm getting from him, but it's something, child. We have another Zach from Oregon. He's 26, and he has a laid back outdoorsman type of energy. So we'll see what girls connect with him. And then lastly is JD, 23, from Dallas, Texas. He's Puerto Rican as well. So, we have a lot of Latino people on this season. So we'll see if he'll use that, that Latino swag on these girls. So the girls come in and they also get to have a kissing challenge where they're throwing darts at the balloon, reading a card, having their options of what guys to kiss. And none of them were shy. None of them. Every single one of the girls was either getting picked up, swallowed down. Child, they was having a blast, and I love that for them. And then Ariana came and we did the same thing. This time it was the girls up on their own individual stages, and the guys got to stand next to the girl they want to couple up with. So let's take a look at those couplings. So first we have Sierra and Elon, and I don't know. I don't know if Sierra is going to give her full 100%, because I do think 75% of it is still reserved for Nick. But they look cute together. But she also looks cute with Nick, so I don't know. I can't hate on it. So we'll see if he's able to, get under some barriers she may have or some walls that she may have up. Next, we have Shelly and Chris, and Shelly also actually had two people stand next to her, but she decided to go with Chris. And all I gotta say is, Ace, who is Ace? Where is Ace? Where's our short king? Child, Ace gotta run for his money. I cannot wait for Chris to come back to the villa with Shelly and Ace to see this 6'8" man in front of him. I don't know. I think Shelly, girl, you in trouble. And Chris already said he coming in for Shelly, so I love that for her. I love that for her. Someone intentionally coming in off the back, off the rip, and claiming they want you. We will see, because again, she has a really good, deep connection with Ace. We'll see if it's in competition. I'm looking forward to this coupling. Then we have Olandria and Zach, and this was an initial pairing. Zach actually stood next to Shelly, but because Shelly chose Chris, he then chose as a second option Olandria. And, Olandria is going to say what she usually be saying. I'm looking for a mental connection, blah, blah, blah. But girl, do you think he fine or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Mental stimulation, yes. But there's got to be some ounce of physical in there, too. So, we'll see. I'm not going to lie. I called it. I was like, I know what this man's type probably is. And it was definitely a black woman. So, it don't surprise me. He went to both. So we'll see how these two do. I don't think, in my opinion, right now so far, from what we see in this episode, that she or him are gonna, have any gradual connection. It may just stay platonic. Next, we have Iris and Zach, and I'm like, we'll see. I mean, I'm not that excited to watch them. I am curious to see if she's gonna be all in. I mean, she did just start off this connection with TJ, but now that she's away from him, it's not going to be, it's not like a primary focus. Like, it was just at its beginning stages after Jeremiah left. So she may get fully into this to Zach. And I feel like that's a safe choice for him as well, knowing that she isn't really tied down to anyone. Then we have Huda and JD. JD stood next to Huda. And look, you know what you're signing up for. He said he was like, she seems cool and chill and loving, but she also got that spicy side that I like. Be careful what you ask for. Don't ask for it if you can't handle it. That's all I got to say. Because my girl, she not holding back for no one. So we'll see how this goes and unfolds. Honestly, it's going to be nice and refreshing to see how to start something new. And now someone who's actually interested in getting to know her in that type of way. So we'll see how these two go. But I do think Huda may have eyes somewhere else. And lastly, we have Andrina and Brian. And they are already looking cute. Like, they look like a cute couple. I'm not going to lie, though. I thought Brian was going to go to Huda. I don't know about y'all. Y'all tell me. I could see Brian and Huda just aesthetically wise, like just looking at them. That made sense to me. And Andrina and JD made sense to me. But, even though they're coupled up, they still have the option to explore the connections with everybody there in Casa Amor. So we'll see. But these two hit it off. They make out. They're flirting. So I don't know. He may already be locked in on Andrina. I mean, she bad. Like, I don't even blame him. So we'll watch these two. And then lastly, we have Amaya. And then unfortunately for Maya, no guys stood on her stage. And, I mean, it sucks. It's sad. You had Ace, that didn't go well. You had Austin, that turned out not going well as well. It's the name of the game, and I think she feels it. So she's also given the same thing like TJ, where she only has 24 hours to build a connection, or she's going to be eliminated from the island as well. So she's gonna play the game. She's gonna try to get to know everyone, try to fill it out. She had a conversation with Zach, and there may be something there. So, we'll see. Episode 19 dropped truths. With Jeremiah gone, Casa Amor ripped things wide open, and I don't know what's going to happen with our outstanding couples. Plus, TJ's and Amaya's elimination raises question about the risk of having newcomers and if they're going to even give that opportunity to, stay and get to know them. But let me know in the comments, do y'all think the new Casa Amor format is fair? Should TJ and Amaya just let it go? And do y'all think our outstanding couples, Nick, Sierra, Taylor, Alandria, Ace, and Shelly, are in trouble? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to InDFlix, and ring the bell. We have episode 20 next, and it's gonna be wild. I'll see you guys then.